What's good, everybody, man? What's going on? It's your boy Vlogging with Greg, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. So we back with Dierks Bentley. This one here is called Living. We're gonna go ahead on and jump into it and see what my man talking about in this one. Let's get it. Me and this mute button, I got. There we go.
This morning I got up at 6:01. I walked out and saw the rising sun, and I drank it in like whiskey. I saw a tree I've seen 1,000 times, a bird on a branch, and I watched it fly away in the wind. And it hit me, it's a beautiful world, sometimes I don't see so clear.
Ooh,
some days you just breathing.
Hold on, before you get in there further, y'all, man, that statement is so true. You do, like, we take things for granted. We take things for granted when we don't even realize we taking it for granted. Things that's around us that we should be enjoying. Oh man, wake up call right there.
Like whiskey. I saw a tree I've seen 1,000 times, a bird on a branch, and I watched it fly away in the wind. And it hit me, it's a beautiful world, sometimes I don't see so clear.
Yes, sir.
Some days you're just breathing, just trying to break even.
Yep.
Sometimes your heart's pounding out of your chest, sometimes it's just beating. Some days you just forget what all you've been given. And some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive. Some days you're living.
Yo, that was so cool how you made it seem like his son is stronger than him. Like his son is able to break the board, but he can't. Look at the expression on his face though, bro. Yo, but I love that, man. I ain't lie, I love that. Good parenting and everything. That, man, that's an A+ for me right there, bro. I love it.
What all you've been given. Yeah, some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive. Some days you're living. Yeah, some days you're living. I went back in and fired the coffee up. She walked in the kitchen like she always does, in my t-shirt, and it killed me. And I kissed her like it was the first time. She laughed and looked at me like I lost my mind. I said, baby, I love you, can't live without you. I know I don't say it enough, but some days you're just breathing.
Yo, my man was not worried about that ice cream at all, man. At all. But, like he said earlier, you tend to see things, but you don't see it clearly. My man noticing. Like, you know, he noticed things. He is noticing things. But, bro, this song, man, it really making me think. Like he said, sometimes sometimes your heart is beating out your chest and sometimes it's just beating. Sometimes you're breathing, and what he said, sometimes you just breathe, something like that, bro. This makes you really think, man. Really don't be paying attention to certain things like this, but he actually thought of this. He really sat there and thought about this type of stuff, bro.
Fired the coffee up. She walked in the kitchen like she always does, in my t-shirt, and it killed me. And I kissed her like it was the first time. She laughed and looked at me like I lost my mind. I said, baby, I love you, can't live without you. I know I don't say it enough, but some days you're just breathing, just trying to break even. Sometimes your heart's pounding out of your chest, sometimes it's just beating. Some days you just forget what all you've been given. Some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive. Some days you're living like you never die. Blue's a little bluer up in the sky. Your high's a little higher. You feel that fire you've been missing. Some days you're living.
We all in had those days, like he said, that fire that it just feel like it's just missing. It's just those days, man. It's just those days, bro. And sometimes I feel like you're just getting by. Sometimes I feel like you're just living, bro. This him saying these things, bro. Like, who actually sits there and go that deep and thinks about things like this? Besides him. Besides him, man. Yeah.
Up in the sky, your high's a little higher. You feel that fire you've been missing.
Yes, sir.
Some days you're living. It's a beautiful world, sometimes I don't see so clear. Some days you start singing and you don't need a reason. Sometimes the world's just right. Your clear eyes ain't even blinking. Got a heart full of grateful for all you've been given. Yeah, some days you just get by. Yeah, some days you're just alive. Some days you're living. Some days you're living. Yeah. Living like you'll never die. Blue's a little bluer up in the sky. Your high's a little high. You feel that fire you've been missing. Some days you're living. Some days you're living.
Little man gonna be something else when he get older. He gonna be something else when he get older. My man lock eyes. When she waved, he seen the entrance and he was like, I'm just gonna go with my move. I'm gonna go with my move.
Listen, some days you're living.
Yes, sir.
Some days you're living.
Yeah, I lied. It was fun, but it was like a beautiful thing at the same time. It make you realize a lot that you really don't sit there and pay attention to and think about. But he made it a beautiful thing. But he also made it like a song and a video the way you can enjoy all of it at the same time, bro. That was nice, man. That was definitely nice. I'm definitely gonna be looking at things in different perspective now that he put that on my mind like this. I would have never thought of nothing like that, like going into it that deep. I would have never thought about nothing like that. But man, hey, shout out to Dierks on another good song, man, for real, man. So yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You already know who it is. It's your boy Blogging with Greg, baby. Out.